What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slickpits, and welcome back to Dive Time Watch Reviews. Now, listen up. You guys asked for this. After I did that Casio Duro review, I had a bunch of you guys out there hitting me up saying, Slickpits, you gotta do the Addiesdive AD2040. And well, I'm a man of the people, baby. Come on, you know that. And so I jumped onto Amazon real quick. I got that sucker to the house, and we're going to crack it open for the very first time. Now, this right here is an entry-level dive watch, and it's Quartz. It's sitting in that same lane as the Casio Duro or the Invicta Pro Diver because it's affordable, it's accessible, and it's meant to get on the wrist and into the water. So the real question is, does it actually deliver? Well, let's find out. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed, and we're going to see exactly what we're working with. Right off the bat, this is the Addiesdive AD2040. It's a 41 millimeter case, quartz movement, 200 meters of water resistance, and on paper, it's checking a lot of the right boxes for a budget. You know what I mean? So if you already know, the paper specs don't mean a thing until we really have it in hand.
All right, guys, so of course you've got the regular Addiesdive box. Nothing crazy about that, just what it comes in. And what's going to be inside, of course, is the wonderful little Addiesdive hard case that we're all used to, that we know and love. It's cool. It's going to go in a box with a bunch of these other cases. And let's get this little bad boy open, shall we? Get that thing here. And one last one, we'll get that popped open, and let's get this case open. And what are we going to see inside, folks? Yes, that is the Addiesdive AD2040. We're going to set that aside for a second. Inside you've got the little user's manual, which is kind of funny because it's written basically for automatic movements, but nonetheless, of course, then here is your card for your warranty. Got that going on. And of course, we have a hang tag. Sure. Now let's go with the watch, guys. Nice little bezel. It's a really clean dial. Very straightforward diver layout. And of course, we've got BGW9 lume that's going to be in there. Of course, in the full review, I will show you the lume shot. We'll test that thing later on. Rubber strap right out of the gate, which I actually like for water use. And nice little stuff on the crown. Case back looks cool. It's not bad whatsoever. It's a good little feel. Of course, they have the quick releases, which should be nice because the rubber may or may not stay on here. And the bezel feels really good. It feels solid. It doesn't have any real backlash or anything. Of course, a unidirectional bezel. Let's unscrew that crown and see how it feels. Solid feel on the crown. Screw down crown, of course, guys. Got a date window. We'll get that all set up here later on. It's running a Japanese quartz movement, so reliability should be all day long right there, guys. It's a grab and go, no fuss. It's not a bad watch whatsoever. We'll test more over this thing over time. This is just the first feel, and it seems to be doing a really good job. Of course, everybody likes the good looking of a case back. So, there we go.
So first impressions, this thing's coming in exactly where it should be for the price point. Nothing crazy, but nothing really screaming red flags either. And it's exactly what we want in this category. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get this thing on the wrist. We're going to get it out into the real world. And most importantly, we're going to take it in the water because, well, you already know, around here, dive watches don't just sit at a desk. That's just me. We put them to work. That's right. If this thing performs, it might just be a straight up budget killer. And if not, we're going to find out pretty quick. Stick around. You'll have reviews coming at it about the Addiesdive AD2040. I'm your boy Slickpits. I'm out.